Hi Capricorn, welcome to my YouTube channel, Moon Jasper Gem. And if you're visiting me from Facebook, welcome to my pages, also Moon Jasper Gem. Hope everybody's doing well. I haven't done a reading for you for a while, so I'm going to do a numerology reading, which is your last upload of your reading amount of time, the video, how long it took. And I'm going to combine that with a regular tarot, love and general reading. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's start with your numerology. I'm also going to pull out a moon card for you guys right now. So we just had the full moon in Sagittarius, and now that was last night, but it looks full for 3 nights. So it's going to still look full tonight, and that's in Capricorn. So it's passing, the moon is passing through your zodiac sign. Beautiful Capricorn. I'm going to ask universal energies. There you are. I'm going to stop right here. Universal energies of love and light only. Spirit, to bring forth messages for the beautiful zodiac sign of Capricorn, male or female. What I want to do is, I want to read this really quick, because I want to make sure that I am going to get the right information out for you that I want to do today. I'm going to tell you, even though my videos and my readings are timeless, I want to include what I missed. So I missed April and May, so we're going to do April, May past for you guys, and part of June now. We're almost at the end of June. Whatever's left of June and July for the future. So April, May, and pretty much most of June past. Okay? And then we're going to add July. Hopefully I can keep up with it. If not, I'll have to keep some of your stuff in the past. So now for your numerology, I see 2 numbers right away. The first one, because when I upload it on YouTube and I upload it on Facebook, it's 1 minute apart. So I'm going to take that all into account. So for one, it was exactly 2005, and the other one was 2006. So right away, 20, if you can represent that as a 2, break that down, it's 11. Okay, like, 2, 2, 11, 11. But if you take that 2, okay, it's like saying first you have 1, right? You're by yourself. And then now there's a special person there, or there's a special situation, or a special love, something that will take your attention. So now it becomes, it multiplies. So, when you have 2, that's a pair, that's the lovers, that's commitments, that's contracts, anything that's really on your mind. But now when you have 20, let me just look at this real quick. So you have 21. So 21 is the world card. Okay. The world card in the tarot is a beautiful celebration. And the reason why, it's because it's after going through a lot of time and effort into it's something. It could be a love relationship. It could be business, home, whatever you put all of your time and energy in. It was like a learning lesson in life. Whether it's a surreal graduation or something that's like celebrating and to pat yourself on the back for all of the hard work that you've already put into in the world, everything that you've ever done. It's really a celebration time. It's a beginning and an ending. It's an ending and a beginning. So if you take the 21, which represents the world card, it's saying you have achieved something. You've achieved many things, but this could be many things. It could be one thing to you. But it's like the cycle. It's like it went around. It's like the full cycle of the world. Being able to be more wise, make better decisions, having more knowledge. But when you have the 5, you have the 5 as a challenge. So through all of those trials, all those errors, all those challenges that you went through, you have you succeed. You succeed because it was hard, it was challenging, and you put all the time and effort. Maybe there were times that you didn't think it would work, but it did. Maybe this ending is something that's traumatizing, which is also really sad too, because a lot of times you work hard, you do everything, and it doesn't work. Relationships end, situations end, people, places, and things. Or you move on, after you've learned what you needed to know. Okay, it's like also upping a level, not just in this world, but in the next. It's like your soul's growth. a completion. So that's 21. That's a beautiful card, a beautiful number. The fives are challenges. So if you take the 21 and the 5, you have an 8. An 8 in here is a strength card. It represents Leo possibly, but it represents somebody who knows that you don't have something overnight, because that's like a gamble. Yes, you could have it, it comes and goes real quick. You're aware of that scenario, but you also know the importance of treasuring things, treasuring your time, your energy, people, places, and things, the one that you love. And through that is trials at times, but once you go through it and you stick it out, it's a really beautiful celebration, and you should understand that you've been through a lot and that you should appreciate all the things that are now that you've been through, and say, you did a great job, you did the best that you could. So now when you take the 21 and you take the 6, now 6 is a victory number. And this, it's also representing again the lovers, which is nice. Okay, when you have the 3 from the 21, that's like working with others, working together in collaboration, because everybody's important, putting minds together to make it one great solid solution or for foundation in something. And if you had challenges with that, maybe there were some challenges with people, places, and things didn't work out, people go their separate ways, but you've learned and you moved on. But also the 21 and the 6, that 6 is a victory. So, you don't give up. But if you have the 6 and the 2-1, that's a 9. In here, that's the wounded warrior, but it's also looking at things in a different perspective, and knowing that when you should give up on some situation and when you should continue to fight for what you believe in and what's important to you. When it comes down to, it's really family, all about the institution of marriage, family, good friends, a great circle. It might not be the biggest circle. You probably have a lot of friends, but your circle's like really, tight and strong. So that's good. So now if you take the 9 and the 8, 17, and it turns out, which is healing, which is really beautiful. That's the healing card, the star card, and that your wish fulfillments, although maybe some of them did come true, maybe some didn't, there's still hope for that. So to always believe and put your good intentions out there, and pray for yourself, pray for others, and put great intentions for them, because when things don't always work out, it's like you have to send healing, because that's going to come back to you, and you'd be surprised at the next level of growth, which is really nice. And that will end up as the 8. So to have the strength and the willpower to do it, and do it with love and compassion. That's what I always say. So now let's go with love, compassion for all of you. From general, this can be general, and in love, bring forth messages for the beautiful zodiac sign Capricorn. Remember, we're doing some paths. Let's see what's your energy going on right now. Look at, that's the most beautiful card in here. One of them. There's a few in here. This is a happy home, happy life, happy marriage, having everything. Sometimes we have all this and then we lose it. It's not easy. It's like you're having to build all over again, or we have to see things in a different perspective. But to know that once you're under that rainbow, it's always there. Even if people separate or move their separate ways, that rainbow, you'll always be under there together. It's a really beautiful thing. This is your root, your family, your friends. This is what brings out the joy and the satisfaction emotionally. And of course, you, beautiful, wanted to come out. This is a person that takes that one coin and builds up over time in the material world, having comfort in the home, family, friends, in a relationship and love. This is being worried at night. This is thinking, I should have done this, I should have done that. Just very, very stressed out. Or maybe you didn't see things coming and it did, and it happened. But because you're tough, you're going to be able to get through all those things, but one at a time. Not to have any anxiety or worry, because, if you had this once, you could have it again. Or maybe some of you are just worried about it now because you take the world on your shoulders. This represents Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. This is you. This represents air, also Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. What's in the root of this for you guys? There's your, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. A fated event, karma. This is timing with everything. Maybe some of you are worried about things. So it's timing, how to play things out. This is karmic justice as well. This is something that, we all go through. It's like that wheel again. It's like the world with the 21, even though this isn't 21. It's like, okay, we go slow, round and round and round until you complete the cycle. Spins and spins. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. But you know that. To have that patience to continue on with whatever it is. Because you have an angel that wanted to pop out here, overlooking you, your guide, your light. This could be you as a guide for someone as well. Beautiful. Temperance. Coming up with the most beautiful solution. Combining, here it would be to combine, a careful blending of the heart and the mind, but I always say with the soul too, for your soul's growth. And then you could be illuminated because it's seeing things in a different way and having to heal and having help. And knowing that you're not alone. You always have a beautiful guide ahead of you or above you or around you, all over. Let's move into the past for the few months that we said. Okay. So there it was, Tower. This is what I was thinking. You didn't see it coming and it came, and now it was like shocking. But you had 17 in your numerology, and that's the star. Comes after this. Bearing your heart and soul, almost like having to start over again for some of you. But this is growth. This could represent you. This could represent somebody that is like a mother figure or somebody who takes like the Queen of Pentacles, you. How she took that coin. Well, this is the Queen of Queens. This is the Empress. She's a goddess. She takes something and she just plants that seed and she nurtures it with that strength over time, and it becomes a full empire. Beautiful. She has a green thumb. She makes the family home a home. Whether this is a male or female, this is a very motherly, very nurturing person, which goes really nice. It combines nice with your sign, with your the Queen of Pentacles. But maybe everything that you thought was going to grow didn't. So, it was a fated event. What else is moving to the past here for you? News that came in. There was a severance of ties. More information came in. Maybe you didn't like this information. It was shocking. It was upsetting. But here, the Queen of Swords represents Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, possibly. But it's like slashing every worry that you have. Slash it away, because there's nothing else you can do about it. It was out of your control. This information is harsh and fast, and it races in. This could also be harsh words, fighting with somebody or having disagreements. But knowing the knowledge and when you could build on something and when you should cut it off, when it's good for you, when it isn't. Okay, again to the past here. Okay. You have a wish fulfillment here, but not to overindulge yourself or others around you, to be around it. Don't be smug about anything, about some of this information maybe. But this is moving to the past. But it's like you wanted it to. It was a wish fulfillment to move this type of situation or this information that came by that was shocking to the past. But here, judgment. When you have judgment, it's not just being judged when you pass away. It's being judged here. Whether you're judging or other people are judging, or you're worried about maybe how somebody's thinking of you. But this also says, listen, after you've done what you've done, things could, maybe some words were exchanged. Things could get better. Communication, take some time out, reflect. How could you reach that person, or that maybe it's someone that you care about in love, to have a second chance, which is really beautiful. Because it says, rise up, rise up. You have a second chance when you thought something was gone or over. It's rising up from the dead. It's something beautiful. What's to the future of this for you? Okay, some of you may be feeling a little trapped here. Some of you might be very defensive and trying to stand your ground on something. But it's like this is a call. And if you don't hear the call, it gets louder and louder. Like the Tower. So the Four of Swords, this is being exhausted, praying, putting your intentions out. Hopefully you got to put out all good intentions. No worries. This is all about worrying. This is in between war, if things not going your way or a certain way. Just praying and hoping that things turn out better. For the future here. But look at, you were worried, and look at, you have a beautiful gift from above. And this is you after you took that coin and you built that whole empire. Business looks good and something that's emotionally fulfilling. Home, emotionally fulfilling. Lots of love surrounding you. Wealth. If this is career, there's money involved, which is really nice. But if it's love, that, it's like you have everything you need. It's really beautiful. This is overflowing with being, emotionally content. Okay. We have some of you have been waiting for something or someone, putting your intentions out there. You kind of want to just take a leap into it. This could be an Aries, could be a Pisces. This is the Three of Wands. This could represent Sag, Leo, or an Aries. But overlooking all the hard work you've done, trying to reflect. Some of you may be waiting to see what all that you put in, to see what comes back. This is overlooking, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for all the time and effort you put into something to see if you're going to see a result in it. You're putting out your intentions. It's like you're really hard workers, but in between, when you take that time out, you're thinking about all these things as well. And you want to be with people that are fair and just here. So here's like the Wheel of Fortune. Again, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down here. When you could help someone who has less, you do. And sometimes if you need help, let it come in, because that's how you build um, for a better relationship. And also, if it was in love, you want to make sure it's not a third party where someone's been giving to two, and it would be unfair then. But this could also be just a genuine humanitarian, like helping others or them helping you if you need it. Allow it to come in. Your advice here. Okay, you guys are moving to calmer waters, but you felt abandoned. Somebody from your past, possibly. Look, and there's your soulmate right there. The King of Pentacles. Both came out, the King and Queen. Some of you feel like, you're exhausted and you can't, maybe you're helping someone and it's kind of crippling. It's exhausting, or even just the thought of people thinking differently, trying to keep up with your thoughts, your ideas, your actions. Just sense of lack, sadness, mourning, and mourning. Somebody from the past, you're thinking about them or they're thinking about you. They were defensive. Somebody was defensive. They were trying to guard themselves. They were trying to defend themselves for their actions and their thoughts and their words and their ideas. This could be you, could be somebody else. But if if two people, beautiful soulmates that come together, that soulmate will stand behind you and fight with you for your cause. Can't always agree on everything, but it is nice to have those people behind you. And if they all can't be, that one person, you will find somebody from the past, possibly, that wants to come back to you. It just makes you feel like your element, like you could be yourself with. Possible outcome here for you guys. And look, you did get the star, like I said. Healing. Something was dead. It was over. It was exhausting. And you're exhausted. If this is in love or if this is a situation, it's just like, oh my God, it's over. It's dead. It's over. You're going to heal. You're going to heal again. Because after, there's nothing else to do but to rise up. Spare yourself, heart and soul. You're going to shine under the stars. You're going to grieve, but you're going to help others. Show them the light. You're going to be the light for them. You're a great friend. You're a great person. You're resourceful. You take the time to build things even though you're a fast worker. One more. Beautiful Capricorn. We got more. We got the Tower. We knew that wanted to come out, showed itself. Broken heart. There it is. Okay, and there's two people coming in. This could represent one. This could represent somebody who was charming but wasn't stable. They race in and race out. This could represent two different individuals, possibly You guys could be any age. I want to say could be younger, but this also could be immaturity, but they mean well, maybe some of them. This one right here, the Page of Cups, wants to bring in something, something that's emotionally fulfilling. This is very exciting. This is action. Okay, but you have fun with this one. This one is action. You want to go on adventures, but they don't always last. They don't stick around long. This one right here could be very charming, but could also be very, emotional, like a real, true person that wants to give you something that's fulfilling emotionally. A little bit more sincere here. So you have a choice, but maybe some of you were already heartbroken several times, and you think it's time to give up, but then all of a sudden, you or someone takes that leap of faith and gives it a try. And look, love, even taking those chances and sharing and opening up when you know that things could blow up, things aren't going to be safe, things could end, hearts can be broken, people could be left behind. But if you're strong, you stay strong, you make good choices, and you learn. You learn whether this is you or someone else. But I feel it was you guys. You had something that was traumatizing. And now you're wondering, how can I take this new leap? Because when you get out of that mindset and you get into this one, it's a brand new beginning. It's starting all over again just after that world card before number 21. It's starting all over again, leaping into the wind, just winging it. Because sometimes when you don't have control over something, it's the best thing to do. Just take one day at a time, or just go out on an adventure, to get out of your head, stop worrying about things. You can only do one thing at a time. You guys are fast workers and you like to get things done quick. And look at that's beautiful. There's your 1111. This is a celebration. This is coming together. It could be an engagement, it could be marriage, it could be just family and friends celebrating. It could be finally, no more third party because someone found someone and now they're good and now you're good. And now it's two couples, which is really nice. It's more security. It's knowing that sometimes things in the dark with the moon don't always look the same. So you have to use your intuition, but don't be afraid to take a chance to, jump into stuff that might be exciting as well. But this is a mental connection with somebody. This is knowing the truth, even though it's not being portrayed, knowing that there's darkness there, that, there's something that's being hidden. You know that, but yet you're smart enough to make good decisions on what would be good for you and your soul's growth as well. You have the B and the J. That's also could be significant. Sometimes I say the letters and sometimes I don't. But just know that this person is nothing's gonna get pulled over on this person, because what someone shows you, if this is representing you, what they show you and what's real, you know the difference. Even because eventually it comes to light. There's a celebration. So, like I said, it seems like there was some challenges here with the tower and everything else, and the loss. But overall, it was a good reading because it's like growth. Being able to move to the next level, whether it's here in an experience, a relationship, or whether it's just in your spirit, in your soul's growth. So I'm not gonna read the book, but I am gonna pull one out for you. Since it's passing, the moon is like you try to look at it, it's nice. Passing through your zodiac sign. Beautiful. Capricorn. One more. Okay. One moon card for beautiful Capricorn. One second, you guys. Give me a minute. It'll be coming out when it's ready. I'm shuffling too well. I have to let it just fall out, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Almost. Look, All right, we got a couple. Here we go. All right, let's see what we got. We got a few. Oh my gosh, you got so many. All right, so you have the North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. Hopefully you can see that. Then you have the Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. Take that leap. Then you have third quarter moon, which is adjustments are required. Then you have the blue moon, which is believe in the impossible. Well, I want to believe in the impossible too. Over here you have the balsamic moon, which is a time for healing. See, it's actually going with your reading. And one more that's peeking out here, the full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. So we have several tonight for your moon reading. It's nice. Okay, you guys, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe, like, and share. Visit me on my Facebook pages. Go ahead and give it a like and follow. If you'd like a private reading, go ahead and send me an email or visit me on my Facebook pages, Moon Jasper Gem. And I could do, if you're in person, and either if you're local, we could do it in person. If not, we could do FaceTime. I'm charging right now $47 per person. We could do group readings as well. So it would be $47 per person. Hope all is well. Till the next time, wherever you are in the world, have a great day, night, evening. Bye now.